I have a little baby with Down syndrome. She has 3 years old. Her name is Genesis, and she's everything in my life. Ella es mi motor. El ver que ella está bien, que ella está aprendiendo, no, yo no tengo palabras para decir lo fuerte que yo me siento con eso. Los maestros son increíbles. Ellos trabajan con el corazón.
Currently, we provide IT consulting and services for Hattie Larlum. Our job is primarily to provide the IT services and IT infrastructure necessary for the wonderful people at Hattie to do their jobs. We're a very small part of the overall Hattie Larlum community and family, but we take it very seriously because if what we do doesn't work, they're not able to be as effective and profoundly impactful as they are. The opportunity to be of service to the organization is incredibly important. We've volunteered in other capacities. We came to the Dahlberg Center earlier this spring and we helped plant trees and we worked with the kids to pot plants, which was fun. What we can do, we try to do. For example, coming here today and helping the kids paint pumpkins, small thing. But you get to give and you get to see what the impact of the organization is on individual lives, and it's meaningful. It gives you a heck of a lot more perspective. These kids and the people who are served by Hattie, have special needs, and you get to see the wonderful people who interact with them on a daily basis. It's gratifying. Again, you get to see the progression. I don't have anything to do with that. I'm just a guy here helping out, but you get, the staff is doing something positive. You're seeing a progression, and that's what you want. And to see these kids develop and move along it takes a special person to do what they do here, period. I mean, there's no doubt about it. And I think when Hattie Larlum pulls you in, they get you. And the reason they get you is because it is a meaningful, important thing that they're doing.
I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for everything, for help, my Genesis, for help me. I just want to say thank you, Delbert, and I love all of this.
We are at Maccabee Meadows, where Thomas loves to come. He's been coming here for quite a while, and the people here are fabulous. And we are so grateful that they let him come here. He was in another program, and he didn't like it. It was very small, and it was very quiet, and they didn't go out in the community as much. My service coordinator, who told us about Hattie Larlum, and it's been fabulous.
Yeah, no, it really has. Thomas is very social, likes to get out in the community. He doesn't look like he'd be doing yoga, but he enjoys it.
He also did a climbing wall. Would I ever signed him up for a climbing wall? And they got him in his chair and they hoisted him up, and somebody sent me a video and he was yelling and screaming, happy.
When he sees a climbing wall now, he always points to it, kind of like, yeah, I've done those things. He's, just points to it.
I will push them to do something that they've never done before and that other people will think that they're not capable of. He's come a long way. He really wanted to do it, but was a little nervous at first, and now he walks in, and Joey too. They walk in, they know what to do, they know where to go, they know what tools they need. I don't have to stay on top of them. I can give them a little bit of freedom. They're comfortable with it now. You saw the smiles. I mean, to see their smiles, to see their happiness, their willingness to be here, to play with fire that they're told never to play with, hotter than the stove, and they love every minute of it. And that's makes my heart happy.
Keith really feels like that's his place.
Yeah, it is his place. We know that he is in a safe place, that people care about him, take care of him and empower him to do what he can do. And we are so grateful that that exists. It's so important.
It's a real tough call. It took me a while to make that decision, but when I realized she'd be happier and I felt safer having people take care of her and the equipment that you need and the therapy, felt that it was the best decision. The first month was terrible. You know, you cry every night. So just sometimes you have to take that jump and do it. Coming here and seeing how the staff relates to every one of their personalities, they are just dynamite. I couldn't say enough about them, and it's great here, don't you? You love all the staff, don't you? And they kid around with them, and they're just fantastic.
When I had the opportunity to work with Mary and OK, that I kind of wanted to jump on the opportunity because it was able to make an impact with so many different people in a large group. I felt like it was not something I could accomplish by myself, but I could accomplish it with a big group. We had a lot of people, a lot of moving parts, painting bedrooms or cleaning or organizing. We had other people outside cutting wood, redoing the benches and seating outside. The enclosure, we took out the windows and screened that in, did mulching, some yard work. It made for a lasting impact on everybody.
My name's Brad, and I work at the Winking Lizard of Peninsula. I got this job 5 years ago through Hattie Larlam. My favorite part of my job is my coworkers. My coworkers are kind, and they help me.
Brad's been with us now for almost 5 years. He's our longest tenured dishwasher we've had here. He's very dependable, a quiet, soft-spoken guy to work with, but always willing to jump in and do whatever is necessary to get the job done.
So I've been with the company about 6 years, and luckily I've seen a fair share of people through Hattie Larlam come through, and honestly, they've been some of the kindest, most outgoing people that I've met throughout the company, and do a great job. And some people, you know, they'll start with their job coach or they'll come in alone. Just seeing the growth and progression of people and getting comfortable with the job and their surroundings and really getting that experience in the workplace is honestly great, and it helps us out a lot. They make our jobs a lot easier, and it's fun to have new people around to talk to all the time.
He's extremely diligent. He's really, really committed to the job. And that's one of the best things about working with him is, you know, no matter what, he's going to stay till the job's done. So I think that's a good attribute to have in any employee.
Honestly, I love a lot of the people I've met through the program, and I think it's something that people who don't know about it as much wouldn't give a second thought to or think about it. But from my personal experience, I've met some of the best and kindest workers that we've hired through this company through this program.
Our employees are used to working with employees that are doing summer work programs and job previews, and it's just become a part of our culture over the years.
It's great to get people that want to work. It's great to get people that want to achieve. It's great to get people that want to be successful. They come here and they've got a true appreciation for the job. They've got a job. There's a certain pride that goes along with that I think goes a long way.
Well, he adores Sam. She texts me 2, 3, 4 times a week if there's any update. Pictures, photos of him smiling. Before we got here, she'd sent some images over of him smiling, letting us know how his day is going. We've been so pleased with us caregivers and nurses, and they really do care. You know, it's not just a job. These are just great people. Obviously, it's a calling. And Hattie Larlam finds the people that have the calling.
Miller's as an organization, we're family owned. We've been in business for 75 years. A large portion of our tenure and our existence, we've been heavily partnered with Hattie's. It's a sense of pride for us as an organization to be able to be such a huge partner with Hattie's and to be able to demonstrate our ability in the end result for the clients. It's a never-ending positive reinforcement for what we do. Not all days are rainbows and butterflies and smiles, but once you see the end result be a really positive outcome for one person, it really puts everything into perspective.
They trust us, and that's the key, is the trust. The people are coming in here to work. The work that I do is trying to make people's lives better. I do custom seating for those who need the pressure relief and things that can't be done out of the box. Whatever they need, we can custom to do. Whether it's right there on the spot, we can make some adjustments to. Sometimes we have to get parts to do that. Sometimes it's a whole new chair we have to do.
For Elijah, it's given him a lot of independence, not being tethered to us. He uses or he started to practice in an electric wheelchair.
And so we came and witnessed him with his hand on it, happily going in reverse in a circle the whole time. But hey, that's progress. And the next time he was going forward in a circle. And I think he's even getting in a straight line now and again.
He
right?
is, yeah. All his friends, Sam, Olivia, was Cameron there. Everybody was there, came out and cheered him on. And you could just see on his face, like he was almost puffing up his shoulders because he was like, well, look at me. He would never have had that opportunity at home.
The partnership is a unique thing. Brewer Garrett, we handle all the facility maintenance for them. Everybody within our organization works very hard. You know, and a lot of what we do is for the residents and the people that are here. Hattie Larlo empowers many, many people because of the dedication that they put forth, the work that they do for the individuals. I've been in many buildings over the years. I've done this for a long time, and you don't see the effort and the amount of people that go out of their way to make sure that things are, you know, how they should be and to make sure the residents have what they need.
Coming to Hattie was the difference between us doing for him what we could do well and now doing for him what he really needs and what he really wants.
Everyone is their own personality, their own smile, their own way to light up the room. Each of them have the ability to do that in a very special way, and to be able to see that each and every time you come here is pretty remarkable.